So I finally got around to playing the eternights demo, and I gotta say, I wasn't super impressed. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't super looking forward to this game like some other people were. It seemed interesting when I'd seen trailers of it, but it hadn't really done enough to super catch my attention. And I hadn't really planned to pay attention to it other than maybe checking out a review of it when it dropped and then getting it maybe on like a sale or something, I don't know. But then they gave us a demo, and I had decided I wanted to try that. After all, it's a free demo. It's not like it's gonna hurt anybody if I don't like it. And as you can tell, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Now, I want to say something. There is stuff I genuinely like in this demo, and I'll be going over that. In fact, how about we just start with that, because I have more negatives than positives. First off, I really like the combat. It's a little bare bones in the demo, like there's not a whole lot to do with it, but at the same time, it's flashy enough to keep me interested. And I'm curious if we're going to get skill trees down the line to learn more about the combat. It'd be nice to add more combos, maybe some faster dodge rolls, maybe parries, who knows. I'm not sure what the combat has, but I am very interested. Another thing I liked was the art style. The game doesn't look great, but the fact that, from what I understand, this was made by one person, it certainly looks a lot better than I expected it to, so there's massive points to that. And I gotta say, the voice acting and music isn't horrible. It could be better, but I don't think it was totally horrible. I was able to listen to it pretty easily. Alrighty, that's pretty much all the positives I have to say, to be honest. Again, I didn't have a huge amount of positives. Now on to the negatives. I fucking hate the characters and dialogue. Like, the idol girl is fine, solely because at the moment she kind of just seems like typical idol girl, I guess. Again, they don't spend a lot of time on her in the demo. Also, fuck that best friend you're supposed to care about. Oh my god, I hated him so fucking much. He just so goddamn annoying. And the only other character you're really introduced to, outside of, from what I'm guessing, the two antagonists, whatever the hell their deal is with the stone, is an annoying girl that dies. Like, she gets fucking ripped apart in a scene that I think was supposed to make you feel bad for her, but I just didn't give a shit. And that dialogue, whew boy, ooh man. The dialogue in this game is like a lot of the meme shit you see people use about Persona dialogue. You know how they like to make fun of it online and say like, oh, it's just cringe weeb stuff. Oh, it's so lame. That is Eternity's dialogue. For context, if you're curious, there's literally a scene where if you go over to a tissue box, your character will say, at least I have you, tissue box. Basically telling you that your main character jacks off a lot, which is kind of creepy and pointless as all fuck. Like, I get they were trying to be funny, but it just did not land, like, at all for me. Maybe it did for some people. For me, just, it didn't. It was cringy. And later on, when you finally get your powers, you do the first ever main battle in the game, you beat the first tutorial boss. You wake up after talking with Betty What's-Her-Face. I don't even fucking remember. God, this demo really struggled to hold my attention now that I'm thinking back on it. You wake up in your buddy's arms and you have this talk about the porn you stole from your granddad. And then you just have this talk in front of this random person you've met about how you grabbed porn and I guess it was burned. And then the idol goes, I don't want to hang out with you guys and I'm done with you. And then the demo just ends. Yeah, this really struggled to be interesting in the slightest for me. And I hate saying that. I don't like dunking on indie titles. And I mostly try to be a pretty positive channel. But Eternights really didn't help. It really didn't catch any of my attention. I mean, maybe I'll get the final product. I liked the gameplay. The combat was fun, even if I thought they really need to tune down on the flashiness, because good fucking lord, that hurt my eyes. Like, if you played it, you remember all the big flashy particle effects in the fights? Did that fuck with anyone else's eyes too? Because that brutalized mine. Like, I had to pause and rub them after a bit. I'll probably get it on sale. I don't have any massive interest to get it. Even before I played the demo, I didn't have a massive interest to get it full price. And after playing it, it's kind of just solidified itself as something I'm not going to be super massively interested in. It'd probably be fun to stream. I'm not totally certain. If you're interested, maybe I'll get it on like a sale and stream it. But yeah, the game isn't very engaging. If you liked it, go right ahead. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for liking it. I'm not going to be that guy. But this was not really interesting. That's pretty much my first impression of it. And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything really else to say. I made this video at like 2:30 in the morning. So yeah, sorry if I sound a little tired. If you liked this video, do me a favor, like, sub, spread it around, and comment down below if you liked the Eternights demo. I'm curious what you guys think. Or if maybe you want to tear it to shreds, go right ahead. The comments are for everybody. I'll see you guys later.